Hello, welcome back to FTB Continuum. So we got some oil going, we got some pumping going on out there, and let's clear up a couple more of these quests. So this is gonna make an auto breaker, and that little sucker is expensive. So the breaker, and the most expensive thing about it is the chrome plates. So let's see how much chrome I got. Then I gotta remember how to get the damn shit. We don't have it. Yeah, we got enough chrome. See if we can remember where chrome comes from. Ruby dust. Ruby dust. I was thinking that. Let's see. There's the ruby. There you go. Stacks that. We got chrome, but we'll go ahead and. Alright, we grab a stack there, and we would throw in the equalizer. That will give us chrome dust. Plus we get compressed air and some more aluminium or aluminum. So you got 14 chrome dust. That's better than the titanium. You only get the little pieces of titanium. And it takes 38. So I did actually, this was a while back, made the advance of machine casing. I think that's the highest one. And she does completely suck you dry. Thought about this going ahead and putting a solar panel too on it. You know what? I got my little setup here. I made my table, and I went ahead and made some of the basic stuff to make some of those solar panels. So I think the highest one we could get to was, let's see, that's the hybrid, was the advanced. And it takes 3 hybrids. So I think I'm going to do that with this right here. They're fairly easy to make. You just got to have a lot of cold coat. I think that was the earliest thing that was actually the hard part about the whole thing. The other stuff is just time consuming. Just this and that. Get it on there. See if I can click this out of that. There we go. We'll put you on this. This right here does need a lot of power, so I don't want it like that. There we go. And then we'll just slap these to it. And we'll see what that does. We're working on diesel power, and things like that. But we need to get to that point. Now I need to finish some of these quests up. Let's see how this looks. One good thing, at least with it running like this, it ain't bogging down. See how it took half the life out of our power cell, even though it's low level. Let's we'll get one more solar panel. Which one are you right here? Get one more. We'll put it right here. Let's see this does. Yeah, that is a lot better. So now it ain't tearing up my system. Should put that back with that. This here isn't too bad when it comes to doing grinding up materials. Alright, let's see what we got. We're gonna make this auto breaker. Okay, we need 7. And we should be able to just put that in the compressor, I think. But we have to break it down first. Then we're gonna need we need 8. Oh, is it 8 of them? I wait, they look a little different there. Titanium, chrome, titanium, chrome. So we need 4 titanium, 4 chrome. Just that living there. And I don't know if this will actually press it. I don't think it will. Oh, it will. Cool. I know I take it out there and put it on the. I'm just wondering if it would did iron and stuff like that. Like big iron plates. Pretty cool for wood. Look at that. Man, that is way better. Hell yeah. Then using immersive engineering metal press. So that was something the other day. We need 2 carbide and 2 advanced. Then we're just gonna need a basic machine frame. Carbide is advanced alloy. It's mixed ingots, refined iron, bronze, and tin. Smooshed up and then cooked up. Then I think it's put in a compressor. Let's see. I made these a while back. Compactor or compressor. Or the metal press. That's why I was doing everything in the metal press. I should have realized the compressor was the way to go. And then the carbide is just charcoal. Is that how I made it? I don't think I made it that way. That looks a lot easier. Carbide plates. Carbide meshes I did. I put in a compressor. And then I made the carbon fiber from pulverized coal. So we need refined iron. I may have used all that. So one piece. throw this on the E-Fab. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that takes a little bit of time. It's not real long, but I'm just wondering if I put this in the compressor, if that will work. I'm gonna try it, see. Probably won't. Oh, it made refine iron all the blocks. Damn. What we wanted, but late. So we are going to have to throw it in the metal press. And that'll give us that block. And we're going to need a diamond pick. This is the thing that will take a while. Get on there. Yeah, it takes a long time. And I made a box of parts. I wonder if I take these gearboxes. Oh, no, it is not. So, not really sure about this mod pack. So. Oh, they advanced that a little bit. Now, I don't think everything has to touch. So. We'll make that, then I want to make the torch, and then we'll go ahead and get back to making, I think the old refinery is what we need to make next. Take it forever. I don't think they made much of a difference. Got one underneath and one there. So I don't know. We have to surround it or what? Let's just get our book. Then the other thing I wanted to make was that torch. And it gives monsters without spawning within 64 blocks of itself. So. Another note on these things, like I had completed the solar panel, and it would not. It was saying complete all the way down it, and I made this a while back, one of my first ones. They made a video when I made it. The problem was the chain line. You have to get down the chain line. So if you complete it, you may not get the reward because you didn't do the chain line. It's weird. So I had to go through and break it. And just to go to get it to work, so I can get the achievement for it. I guess that's what we'll call it. So, ding-a-ling. So, got that. Claim and watch it be fish again. I'm getting a lot of fish. Nope, it's down to lumber. Some dark egg. So, throw it in there. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the breaker yet, so I'll just put that little sucker right there. And you know what that is, basically just that. No. There you go. Which I haven't found a whole lot of use for, but Don't make the brakes on set. I did finally use like put ruby ore and the placer, which I made a while back. This right here, the placer. And put like ruby ore or something like that, or lapis, and put that beside it, and it just once spits out, done breaks it, and you don't have to worry about messing with it as much. Alright, let's make that torch. Let's see, it takes lava, liquid. We got steam, we made that the other day. 2 blaze rods, a block of steel. A little expensive, but it'll be alright. Let's see if I got another 1, 2, 3. Need 6 of them. Oh yeah, look, keep clicking at it. And the block of steel. I just said that and I couldn't even remember it. Just a little bit tired today. My first day off work, I worked 12 hours. It takes a couple days to get back to normal. Now this may take a while, so we're gonna let that thing go. Hopefully, we're not gonna run out of water. I think that'd be the only thing, that and the power. Let me go ahead and load up on some coal on that. Usually the magnet torch is gonna be that tough. Is that what is the magnet torch? Mega torch. I don't think it's magnum. These are my power supplies. They don't look like they're getting drained. Maybe it doesn't take a lot of power, just a lot of time. There we go. This is where everything's like a little setup. These little generators, and you gotta hook up the transfer and those items. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our next thing. And all we gotta make is the phantom face. But we'll do that. I'm gonna try to do a couple of these in the next videos while we're making something good like it. Moonshine. Over right here, maybe. Yeah. Refinery. And she takes a good bit of stuff. Refinery does. A steel scalpel. Iron sheet metal. That's something we should really work on, is iron sheet metal. There's a lot of iron, so I made one of these on hold on, not that one. I made this one on but it wasn't like this. On like Scat Factory or something. Set up with spawn on in my area because things kept spawning. I just couldn't find that spot where they were spawning at. Alright, so we really can't do anything when we get back on there. So the pause just that thing is done. And there we have it. One big torch. Click there. Wherever it was. Oh yeah, I did these. I made a uh, uh, resonator a while back, and I never got. And I don't know why. Oh, because I never made this. I made that today. The second part of it this morning, or rather. And I've already made these, so the quest wasn't complete because and I even made this a while back in one of the videos. So I had to pop it out of the ground, pick it up, put it back down, and I got it. But I didn't make none of these. I think once we get through with making the, here's where we need to be, so I can get the minions. You get 16. Put 9 of them underneath uh, the bird for my bees out there. Man, I can't think of anything right now. I shouldn't get shocked or bitten or anything. I don't even one of these apiaries. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. You put it underneath it and get a chance of getting that. What I was talking about. I made a video on that stuff, and I got all the way up to making that bee, and couldn't make it. So it's quest line. You got to follow the quest line. You won't get anywhere. If you're going to get down to making some of this armor stuff, you're going to need plutonium, and that's the nice way to get it. Let's find that magnum torch. And I got these laid out. I made a video. I had some of these in there. They're pretty neat. If you never used any, I got them out here. I got them. There's one there. There's one there. I think I got 2 of them close down here. I guess too close. And let's see. What was that? There you go. And see all this? You take that little sucker. When you put it down, if you just watch, it'll eventually fill in all them little spots where stuff can spawn. Oh, and eventually, and I'm not sure, maybe it's 16 blocks or whatever, but this thing will actually these wings ain't run out of juice. All this will eventually disappear. All this. At least like I believe probably 16 blocks like the big torch. I don't know if it does the light thing like that too, but let's see. I don't know if it will or not. It made his light of that area, but it won't let things spawn with 16 around it. Same thing with these. You can see that one there is slowly. And it'll take all this out. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. They're worth making. There it is. And all it is glowstone, iron, and 2 pieces of glass. Them there, if you have them around your base, and you got stuff spawn, look at this. That right there. They will, not that your spawners spawn. Alright, it's back there, old foundry. Get it, immersive engineering. Oh yeah, first thing we need to do is make, let's set this down. We need sheet metal. $16 sheet metal. Shift click that sucker and we'll get her there. We need 8 scalpel. I may have 8 of them in there. Look at that. That's the stuff we made yesterday. Then we need a flat flip pipe, which I don't have the flip pipe. We're going to need 2 heavy engineering blocks. I have them. Yep, but I know we are going to need a ridge stand. 2 light engineering blocks, 2 heavy. 2 light. All we need to do is make the heavy and the pipe. And the pipe is. Let's do the heavy because we couldn't find the pipe last time. I had to just put it in. Heavy engineering blocks is 2 pistons. Stack of steel, stack of iron. To make that, I need 2 of them. There's always something wrong up there. 2 of them. Piece of electric. You know, I don't think I have any of that. I think I made my last. Nope. There we go. There was something I used yesterday last. So we got them 2. And now the pipe. I'll never find it. And it's refined iron. Back to this. What was it? 4 of them, I believe. 4 round transfer pipe. You know what? Go ahead and just. We might need more in that. Sounds good. Make 8 up. One piece of pipe. That'll give us 8. Let's throw this all back. I know I didn't put them torches up close to the house, but my spawner's right underneath us. Start out. Alright, now we need our merciful engineering book. We'll just clear some of this stuff out of the way and put my. I'm always gonna put the wrong thing in, so I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Line these up. And let's look. Distillation tower. I believe that's the one we're making. Let's make sure. We're making a refinery. So we're in a little bit different machine. Hold on a second. So it'd be in heavy machineries. Refinery. Alright. We're gonna load this up in our. Hold on, what I do? This guy. And right here's where we have this at, so we'll put it right out front here somewhere. So it's around here. Let's see, that's about right. That's I know I have made this before. I just can't remember how it worked. So we get it together, I'll remember it. The next part was and that's my birds back here making all this noise. And then red stand. And it's green. And I probably got it backwards because it looks like hopefully you can pump in there. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, ain't it? And let's get our hammer out. And it's always usually about a red stand. There we go. Oh yeah, I made this. You know, that's going to be a pain in my ass. I hate the conveyor belts. So pick all this shit up. You're going to go to bed. So one of the blue, the red is going to be the input, blue's the output. So blue, I believe it's going to be blue in, blue in. So might need to spin this thing. So the red stage thing will. So I'll be back. I'm going to replace this. Okay, so here we go. I think this is going to be the way I want to set. It's a little off, but I'm not going to split hairs with it. So let's get our drum of plant oil. We'll keep our fluid ducts out. We'll get a couple of these. Let's do some refine, make it a little faster. Alright, so there's our plant oil. And there's our ethanol. So got a decent amount in there. And let's see how we're gonna power this thing. Let's go off what we already have. Look at that, make a biodiesel. Hell yeah. So just as soon as we can empty out these containers. And hopefully I got one more drum. There we go. Let me Just put this little sucker right here. Oh goodness, kind of like that. And we got biodiesel. And the drums can be a buffer. Nothing, plain oil. And we're not making anything. Why ain't we making anything? I don't think a lever have anything to do because it was working. Maybe just don't like this. Maybe this. So it is making it. It just ain't showing there. Did we get anything for the bow? Yep. Coming right along, ain't we? So that's where we're coming into the. I don't know about this engineering workbench. So I'll be back. Okay, so here it is, automated workbench. So we're gonna need 5 steel scalpel. I never seen it there before. Of course, it could have been there, and I just overlooked it. So. Okay, so let's look at what we need. We need 5 steel scalpel, 5 treated wood slabs. Oh, that was fence. That was a scalpel, mate. Alright. And then we will need some treated planks. We only need two slabs. When we get back, I think we got a redstone in here. Oh, look, we got treated wood planks right there. Need some slabs. So we got our slabs. We can throw that back. We can throw this wood back. Alright, so we need 4 light and too heavy. I don't know why I hit that, but I think I'm trying to be in a rush to eat 4 of these. What do we got up there? Might as well make them. We're doing a lot of this. We need some pistons. To them, and the last thing was 4 conveyor belts. Now, should I? Some conveyor belts. I did make some a while back. So should I? So somewheres for them. Okay, now we just need to find a place to put this. How big is it going to be? Let's just take a look at it. It's a nice little side structure there. I'm not really sure what the all-new workbench does, but yeah, this thing's huge. See what that's going to do. That's going to... Alright, so I don't know how we reset this. I know we do. And we'll set it like... Looks like it was the same way it was before, you son of a bitch. About right there. A little bit in there, a little bit there. I think that'll work for now. If it looks too big, we'll just find another spot for it. Alright, redstone, light, and then heavy. Another heavy. Slab. That's it. Something red there, shining red. There it is. Like I said, not really for sure what to do with it, but man, it's a cool looking structure, ain't it? And I guess it ain't taking up too much room. Now, how will we get it some power? Put that back. We use a laser on it. Because we got something. Oh, you know what? I had a machine there. Let's hope this will reach. Too far. What's that about right here? And she's got power. Like I said, I'm not really sure what the heck it is. But we got a jam for it. Or achievement for it, chain. The automated engineering workbench is a multi-block machine that crafts engineering workbench recipes automatically. Insert the blueprint you wish to use in the bottom right slot. So it's just like the regular table, I guess. And you don't have to click it. You can load it up, I guess. And select the item you wish to autocraft. Then feed the item into RF. And it goes to the side of it. So, well, we completed it. Whether we use it or not, I'm not sure. But it is neat looking. Alright, so we chalked that one off as one. Diesel generator. Damn it. Back. Alright, so we did do the mixer. So we got two last things on this list. And that would be the refinery. Let's go down and look at our pump jack, see what it's doing. Probably recommend to have 2 or 3 of these going. If you can. Oh, got a decent amount there. Plus we can use whatever we get out of this one. I don't know why it's not working fast enough. It's got power and I'm not sure because they're full and it should be like boom, but it's not. See, and it's probably the mod pack itself that's got this thing slow because it doesn't want you to progress too fast. So. Where will we put that refinery? You get a little clogged up here, but that diesel generator, when I do make it, it ain't gonna be nowhere as close. It'll probably down here somewhere, out of the way. That's when we get into the flux stuff. When we want to transfer energy. So that's another thing we need plutonium for, and the bees. See what we got. So that structure is going to take 60. Oh yeah, let's see what our reward was. Give us some of that. That's really well for that. 33 scalpel. I don't remember being that big, but probably was. What? Oh, I thought it was that iron, but come on now. And whatever we have left over, we'll probably have to make a tank to store it in. So I'll be back when it's done. Alright, we got our 60 big blocks. We'll go ahead and get these little guys out of the way. We need 4 heavy, 1 red, so we have, oh, actually I had 2 metal there. So actually we'll need 6 pistons, or 4 pistons. We got 4 of them. Then we need to make the pipe. And we need, what, scroll 17. It was refined iron. Refined iron plates. Flag spike. We need 17. 1 more. I like how they threw that. Oh, I had some right there too. I like how they threw that on over there. Alright, last thing is that scalpel. Let me get rid of this. We'll just go through this capsule. I'm not know why that didn't it came out wrong for some reason. Much, wasn't it? So it needs 33 half scalpel, and then 25. So that's going to be a. We need 33. I got it. Actually, can I put it back together? we need 25. Let's count them up. We got 20. And there we go. And I'm just gonna, I'll just throw it in this box. Let me get rid of everything we don't need. Build this thing. We don't need that. Put the stand back. I'm going to check that book out. Overproduction. This tower we're making. Put that little sucker in our projector. And let's put it about rare because we already got diesel wires. Another pipe. Nope, we didn't make the red stand. That was one thing we didn't make. And copper and 4 pieces of iron. Copper. Put one more. Pretty good bag. Alright. Shit. And 2 more heavies. Hey, I may have went a little far overboard. What's that? Pipe air. Another scalpel. Another scalpel. And then the half scalpels. What the hell they put it up there for? scalpel over here. And a full one. And put in these. A pipe. Yeah, put that one there. It might be a little hard to connect that off the pipe. Scalpel, another. Oop, a little bit of lag spike again. And the rest of our scalpel. Well, there might be no layer, but shouldn't be because we don't have enough regular scalpel. Because it didn't add to the other stack. That. And it looks like it's it for that. Nope, one more. Pain ass. Fell right off. So it says it's done. And let's get our hammer. It's usually by the redstone. And there we go. We got our tower. Cool. Alright, so let's see. How do we power this one? That one gets power right there. So just using whatever I have for now until we get the diesel generator. We'll convert it over to diesel. Let's see if I have. Should take one to run this maybe. Then we're gonna have to get that filling it right up. Alright, so I made some ender. So I made some ender tank. I don't know what the heck this little lag spikes are going so. I'm gonna try and log back in after it does it one more time. Sorry about that. Sometimes I don't know. It was something. with one of the updates I got, and it just started doing that. It does it random, do it a bunch of times. All right, so I made these ender tanks. And fairly easy to make. Bronze, wool, cauldron. And you just put this on the E-Fab, a little resin ender, and you get whip yourself up a couple of these. So this is like on what's claimed. Let's go out here about a tank. Let's see if we're in our chunked area. So let's go ahead and chunk all that. Ship. There you go, it's chunked. So right here's where the juice is going to come in at. Then we'll just put a servo right there. I'll put that tank in, yeah. And this one here should be right there. I should be able to put the tank right on top. Hopefully this will work. Get in here and make sure it's empty, so it's not working. So I gotta put a pipe on that one. Let me go to bed. Go down and break that and put a servo on it and a piece of flood duct. Why don't you want to go in? Alright, I'm back in 1 second. There we go, I had it the wrong port. I forgot it had to be blue. This one here should extract the and we'll just still this drum for a moment. Just pump it in like that. And this is either going to be, I don't think that's going to be it. I think the finished product's going to come out here. Nope. So it is going to come out here. It's a little different than the other one that would come out the front. This was on that side. Or maybe I had the thing flipped around backwards. Maybe that may be it. I'm making gasoline. I forgot about this. So we need a chest for that. That's gonna be a pain in the ass for that. We got one more of these we can use for the pitch or bitterman or whatever's coming out there. Alright, so back I'm gonna make some more large drums. Takes a while, it takes about 10 minutes, I'll be back. Okay, so we got our drums. We got our gasoline going to this one. Our diesel going into that one. And then lubricant will be the next one stopping. Should be. And I just need to wait for this diesel to come out there. And once it fills up lubricant, I can throw this over here because I don't want diesel going into this one. So we got our diesel and we got our gasoline. And let's go ahead and look at our book. And it's quest. Which one were we at? Refinery complete. Claim my reward. We go back and we got the diesel generator and that's it. And we fill this whole block up. And that'll be my next video is the diesel generator. This video here has been quite long. So this diesel's just about out of there. And the good thing I made these drums, man, they are expensive. But you know, I found the hardest part was just to get all this together. The compressed cobblestone and all that. And the lubricant is used for the pump jack. And it helps pump more crude oil. So just as soon as that thing is down there, we'll be in business. And that's out there. That's where they get. Three of them. Two treated, one pipe. I got pipe. Used to treat it. We go ahead and make the stand. And is that standstill now? That's what I wanted. So let's throw this right there. See if it'll fill up. They don't connect like that. So lubricant. Rabier birds fighting. We'll just still that for now. Let's go down here to the pump jack. Should be a spot where there's looks like wires right there. It's automatically showing it. And I don't think we're going that way, dude. So we're gonna have to put a piece of pipe, and this is going to drain it all out. But I'll come back later on because I'll need that drum to get back up here. Then survey motor. And that's supposed to help that thing pump better, get more fuel out of it. So now the bat wheels don't want to Maybe we'll get there faster. And while that's working, it should be picking gasoline. Should be doing diesel. We get lubricant. And all that just needs to run down. Once that runs down. And like I said, once this catches up and fills the drums up, we'll probably need another pump jack. Okay, so we got a couple of machines done today. And a couple more items and some more quests done. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.